Kayla Rice, 23 points, 13 rebounds, 58-48 for the JSerra Lions at home against Corona Centennial Huskies. Kayla, it was attrition out there. Obviously, when I see Rosie going down at the end and Vivian going down at the end, and thank goodness it's cramps and nothing more significant or serious than that. Just before we talk about your brilliant effort, just how proud are you of just the will and the determination and the fortitude of this team to beat another really high quality opponent in Centennial?
I'm just so proud of everyone. Everyone gave it their all, and if they fell down, they got back up, and everyone just did such a great job. I'm proud of them all.
For as brilliant as you were offensively, I was telling Jason and and your coaching staff that I was almost more impressed with the job that you did at the defensive end, because having the task of defending either Sydney, be it Brian or Douglas, is just, what did that require of you, not only from a physical standpoint in terms of not letting them get the positioning that they wanted, but also being that amazing scholar athlete that you are, that student of the sport, in terms of not because obviously Sydney Bryan got in some early foul trouble for them, just because maybe not always the footwork wasn't ideal or right place, right time. What did that require of you as a thinking woman, but also as a physical presence out there?
I just knew I had to come in there and try to use my body as well as I can. I mean, obviously they're bigger than me, but just use all my effort and try to not let them get positioning, because if they can't get their positioning, that's the most important part. So I just did that. I tried my hardest to do that.
I shared with your coaches going into the locker room, because I thought a big point of emphasis was going to be the rebounding battle. You out-rebounded them by a 2-1 margin in the first half. You finished up out-rebounding them 37-26. You had 13 of them. Vivian had 16 of them. I mean, again, it's positioning, but it's also effort and will and determination. Just the fact that, obviously the two of you shouldered the big load. You had, combined 29 of those 37 rebounds, but even, Rosie and Shay and Reese, getting a couple extra loose balls, or just keeping a couple extra possessions alive. How big was that in the overall picture of this 10-point win tonight?
Those are so big. We talked before the game as a team and said we all need a rebound, everyone. So the guards did that, everyone did it, and it just helped us out a lot. We were able to get in transition off the defensive rebounds, offensive rebounds. We could get another opportunity, so it worked really well.
Still learning experiences, obviously, especially with two battles against Mater Dei, looming on the horizon. That when they turned up the pressure and started getting after you ladies full court, probably a few more turnovers than you ladies wanted, certainly more than the coaching staff wanted. Is that just a reminder that it's as amazing a victory as this is, and as proud as all of you should be, that it's still got to be a little bit more polished, a little bit tighter, because when they cut it to 4 in the third, 34-30, you responded with a 10-0 run. When they cut it to 6 in the fourth, made some big free throws and a couple transition layups down the stretch. But it's when you have a team down by double digits, you don't want to let them back in to even make that a thought, right?
Yeah. So we just have to work on that in practice, getting pressured, because we had way too many turnovers than we should have, and it cut the game pretty close. So just got a reminder that we need to just be more careful with the ball and not as loose.
Last thing, I mean, obviously, such a great run down in San Diego, but again, the defense, right? I mean, you hold Oak Park and Redondo and Fairmont Prep to under 50, every time. Even with the runs that Corona Centennial made in the second half, you still look up and it's 58-48, which means they're under 50 again. And I have told people, it's you almost need to put a 51 on your chalkboard or your dry erase board, because that's the goal. If you can get there against JSerra, then maybe you stand a pretty good chance. How would you assess your overall for 32 minutes and from end line to end line, sideline to sideline, what you guys did defensively tonight?
We just did so good. I'm so proud of everyone. I mean, we knew we had to come out and defend, and we did that in rebounding too. That was a huge part of it, not letting them get those second chance opportunities, and just getting those loose balls, tipping it out, deflections, it all helped. Well,
among many special, fantastic performances that you put together this season, especially to be able to do it at home against a front line with the caliber of Corona Centennial, 23 points and 13 rebounds for Kayla Rice in a 58-48 win against the Huskies from Corona Centennial. Congratulations.
Thank you.